There has always been too much of me. But in the beginning, I didn't know that. They called me Shirley Temple with my big curly hair and a presence that spilled out around me. I drew people in without trying. Being big in my tiny body was like breathing to me. But beginnings are never forever, and this was no exception. I don't remember exactly when I crossed the line. You know the one. On one side, you're right-sized. On the other, you've grown too big. Maybe you laughed too loud or dreamt too much or dared to move in a body that refused to behave. Maybe you were angry or ambitious, or maybe that was just me, but I don't think so. I think we all know what it means to straddle this line. Hey, could you tone it down a little? They said, no one likes a girl who's so smart. Are you sure you want to eat that, baby? It really is more food than you need. God, you would be so pretty if you smiled more. The words they used didn't matter. The message was always the same. There was too much of me in a world that demanded I shrink, and so I learned to be small. I starved for food and affection. I measured my tone and my temper. I became what I thought I ought to be. A 3-sport athlete, a straight-A student, a wife to a husband, and a mom to my babies. I climbed in a corporate career, but cowered in the boardroom when it really mattered. I stretched myself so thin, I nearly disappeared, but I could never seem to get small enough. I bent over backwards, turned my world upside down, determined to find a way to belong with less of me, but there was always just too much. And so I finally stopped trying to be small, and I discovered that being big was who I was always meant to be. I had hidden so much of myself away from the world and had forgotten what lived under the layers I used as a shield, but that is not who I am. It is not who I was ever made to be. I am a survivor. I am a wife to a wife. I left a corporate career so I could shatter the spaces too small to hold me. I am a woman who knows her weight does not determine her worth, who swims in the strength forged by finding her own voice. And I know the world is more than it used to be when I am all of me in it. And I know the same is true for you. Your work, your world, it is made better than it used to be when you are all of you in it. But you have to reach back further than the fear to find the freedom on the other side. You have to be willing to strip the layers you've used to hide yourself and step into the light. It's okay if you don't know how, I'll go first. And together we will find a way to make this world full of freedom, one little layer at a time.